Hello friends! Let's go over the materials you're going to need today. Today you're going to need your My First School Book. You're going to need your Mail Carrier poem. You're going to need your Hickory Dickory Dock retail pieces that you colored yesterday. You're going to need one blank piece of paper. You're also going to need a water bottle filled about a third of the way with water, some blue food coloring if you have it, and some vegetable oil. You'll need a pair of scissors, and you're going to need your crayons. Today's Zoom will be at 12 o'clock, but before we get started, let's look at our calendar. Today's day of the week starts with the sound that says t, t, t. What letter says t? That's right, T. And what day of the week starts with a T? Very good, Tuesday. My month starts with the letter that says M. M. What letter says M? M. And what month begins with an M? May. Very good. Let's count and see what number we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you guess 5? Very good. The calendar says 5th. All right, let's read our pattern and see if we can guess what comes next. Red, orange, purple. Red. All right, let's see what it is. Did you guess orange? It's fighting with me. Hold on, I did it the wrong way. Big deal, little deal. Did you guess orange? Silent cheer. If you didn't, silent bummer. I say, you say, Tuesday, May 5th. All right, boys and girls, let's stand up and do our songs.
Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week.
Okay, let's loosen up.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you sit back down.
All right, boys and girls, Today we're going to continue to learn about our community helper, the mail carrier. Sometimes they call them the postal worker. Today you're going to listen to a story called Delivering Your Mail. And when that's done, you're going to sing along to a song called Postman Rhymes. Remember, rhymes are words that sound the same. They're not the same word. Dog, frog sound the same. They have the same ending sound. But frog, potato don't sound the same. So this is a rhyming song about a postman. All right, let's get up and do our boogaloo. I'm a postal worker, and I'm here to say I work in your neighborhood, and that's okay. I pick up your mail and deliver it too. I bring it to your house just for you. Letters, cards, packages too. Doing the postal worker boogaloo. All right, we're going to learn a mail carrier poem. It says, see the mail carrier dressed in blue. He's walking, walking, walking. Do you think he'll bring it to you? Some postcards and a letter. All right, let's try that together. See the mail carrier dressed in blue. He's walking, walking, walking. Do you think he'll bring to you some postcards and a letter? All right, on the back of your mail carrier poem, I want you to write your name with one capital letter and the rest are lowercase. And the poem even says our mail carrier is dressed in blue. So you want to remember that the suit is going to be blue. Now I'm going to leave some room, again, like I did yesterday, to make his tie red. And we're going to put a little red on his hat. So it's just going to be his suit is going to be blue. And I just made a mistake. Oh dear, big deal, little deal. That's right, it's a little deal. All right, and then I'm going to make his shoes today. I'm going to make them brown. And the reason I'm going to make them brown is because brown shoes can be comfortable too. But I'm also doing it because his mail bag is going to be brown. And the mail bag is kind of like our backpack. He uses it to carry the letters and the postcards. And I'm going to lightly do his hand skin color, because otherwise it would be too hard to carry everything in your hands. They have to go a long distance, so they use that mail bag to carry their letters and postcards that they're delivering. And then don't forget to add the details of some red. Red, white, and blue are the color. Now take your time, do your best work, and when you're done, I want you to put 3 holes and add this to your poetry notebook. Okay, when you're done, I want you to get out your Hickory Dickory Dock retail pieces. I have a new version of Hickory Dickory Dock today that I want you to listen to. And when you're listening, I want you to look at the pictures. How are they the same or different than the story you listened to yesterday? When you're done, I want you to take your time and cut your pieces out. Now you have to be a little bit careful, and I do leave some white spots when I'm cutting, because if I didn't, I might accidentally do something like cut off the mouse's tail. That would be a bummer. Not a big deal, but a bummer. So I'm careful to leave some white spots. I'll show you what I mean about the tail. This paper is not cooperating. But if you look at the tail. I left some white spots. And then I need to cut out the clock. The clock will be much easier to cut out. When you're done cutting out your Hickory Dickory Dock retail pieces, set them aside. Tomorrow we'll be using them to retell this nursery tale. Now, there's other animals in Hickory Dickory Dock. If you want, you can use some blank paper and you can make the other animals so that you can do all the verses that you see on the videos and you can play the videos. But I'm just going to have the clock and the mouse. When you're done cutting them out, set them aside to use tomorrow. And don't forget, who's in charge of the scraps? You are. Take your scraps and throw them in the trash. Okay, today we're going to be working on the letter B. A capital B starts at the top, straight line down, jump to the top, little curve to the middle, and then a little curve to the bottom. B says B. Lowercase b, start at the top, straight line down, jump to the middle, little curve to the bottom. B like bear, or boy, or boot, or birthday. When you're done, take out your My First School book. I want you to turn to page 49. That's a 4 in the tens place, a 9 in the ones place. And I want you to click on the video and I'll show you how I want you to finish this page. Then I want you to listen to the B phonics song. Remember, they say, you say. After that, I'm going to have you listen to a shape song. And then I want you to do a shape hunt and walk all around your house and look at all the different shapes. After you find your shapes, I want you to take a blank piece of paper and I want you to write your name using one capital letter and the rest lowercase. And then I want you to draw some of the things you see. At my house, I've got some oval balloons from my son's birthday party. He had oval green balloons and I see an oval black balloon from his birthday party. I see over here I've got a cubby unit that it's a rectangle shape, but then the cubbies are square shapes. Let me see. Oh, above my head I see a light, and the light is a circle, and in the middle is a circle light bulb. So I want you to record the shapes that you find in your house and send me a picture. I want you also to talk to your grown-ups about the shapes you found and tell them, oh, I found a green balloon, I found a black balloon, and talk about the shapes. My balloon is an oval. My cubbies are square, but the whole cubby is a rectangle. Then I want you to get your water bottle that's about a third of the way filled with water. We're going to do an ocean activity. So fill it about a third of the way with water. And then if you have some blue food coloring, I want you to add a couple drops, but be super careful that the drops go inside the bottle. Put the cap back on your food coloring. Put the cap back inside your bottle. Looks pretty cool, huh? And then shake it up. And now all of the water is blue. Then I want you to take your vegetable oil. This is tricky, so you might need some help from your grown-ups. And I want you to pour the vegetable oil into your water bottle. Be so careful. Now I ran out of vegetable oil. Is that a big deal or a little deal? It's a little deal. You might want to save empty containers for a project later this week. If you can fill it all the way, that would be great. And if you can't, that's okay. Put your lid back on. And I want you to use your eyes and your brain to observe what happens. Do you see that the oil is separate from the blue water? Turn it upside down. What happens? Turn it back, all right. And then shake it up and watch what happens. I want you to do this activity and record what happens. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to have you watch a video called How to Mail a Letter. And when you're watching that, I want you to think about 4 things so you can talk to your grown-ups about them. Where do we mail our letters? What do you need to mail a letter? What is your address? And what colors are the mail truck? All right, then I want you to do something kind for someone in your family. And when you're doing it, watch their face. What did their face look like when you were doing something kind? And then I want you to jump in place 10 times. And then I want you to jump from one room to the other room and jump back where you started. I want you to have 45 minutes of free play. I have a Go Noodle for you to participate in. And then don't forget to log on to Seesaw and do the Seesaw activity too. Have a great day.